Today is January 1st, 2014. It's a whole start to, or another start to a new year. Tango's doing good. He's got some slight dry skin. I think it's because in the winter it's drier, the air is drier. So I brush him like a couple times, or I use a comb, and I comb him a couple times a day so it exfoliates like the back, the top and back of his body. That seems to help out a lot. But he's been doing really good. I've been selling some car parts on Craigslist, and it's nice having him when somebody comes over, like to buy parts or something. I can take him outside with me when the person's there and stuff. And he's very protective, so I like that. Not overly protective, but he barks and everybody's always like, oh wow. But he's doing good. My battery's getting low. I think this will be a short one. Tango, you want to say hi? Tango, hold on. Why don't you say hi? Yeah? You're a good boy? He has gotten a lot better with being around other dogs. I give him that word that I mentioned in the last video from December, or the negativity word that he understands, because he doesn't really understand that well. But that's been working really good. I just say that ahead of time, and he kind of knows that he doesn't need to like go crazy and stuff around other dogs. That works really good. Mr. Carlson didn't come for the walk today because he was grocery shopping. He didn't get back yet. So, I'm just doing a walk alone. But it's kind of nicer because usually when I'm with him, I'm not going to do much filming. And I'm probably going to regret that someday. I want to do as much filming as I can. And it's quieter too, because I'm always talking like really loud to him because he's like deaf. Or not totally deaf, but almost deaf. So I have to yell really loud, but now that nobody's back here, it's nice and quiet, and I can pay more attention to like the surroundings and stuff. And I don't really end up doing that when I'm walking with him. So it's a little more enjoyable, but he's good company in a way also, but it's nice for a little change every once in a while. I like the summertime and the springtime when all the plants are starting to come back up. I don't mind the winter, but I like, because I'm interested in all kinds of plants. I just tend to like it more when there's all kinds of plants around. I mean, there's still plants around now, but they're basically all just trees and shrubs. There's not like all the different kinds of medicinal wild plants and berries and all that other kind of stuff. All that stuff's gone now. Today is January 3rd, after we got some snow. Mr. Carlson's complaining because he doesn't like walking in the snow. Want to say hi? Tango's doing good. He's got his nice
those pants
orange vest.
got insulation in them?
Yeah?
What kind?
Like, I don't know, polyester? I don't know.
Huh?
Polyester? It's not down.
It's not down?
No. Taking a video of a sunset. This is a nice area. Good boy. Yeah? Isn't it nice out here? You want to make a fire and warm up your fingers?
No, I don't need that. Come on, guy.
Looks so nice back here. Today is January 5th, 2014. Tango's doing really good. The average temperature for the entire country is like 17 degrees today, but it's like 40 here in Connecticut. There's like 50 below temperatures over in Minnesota and parts of Michigan. All the snow, or a lot of the snow, is melting. That's why the water's really high right here. But Tango's doing good. Looks like my bridge is still there. I didn't bring Mr. Carlson because it was kind of rainy today, and he doesn't like the rain. Good boy. Looks like the water came up all the way over to here. You can see all the leaves got pushed away. And these sheets of ice got piled up here. Today's January 12th, 2014. Tango's doing good. It's a little warm today, but a little windy. We got some snow a few days ago, like a couple inches, but it all melted because we had a bunch of rain yesterday. Tango's doing a lot better being around other dogs. So I think it was definitely a miscommunication with the terms I was using last time, because he doesn't seem to have that problem anymore. He does really good. Hey Tango, want to say hi? Come here, Tango. Come here. Why don't you say hi?
What do you see there, guy? Huh?
He smells the other people back here. Today's January 15th, 2014. Tango's doing really good. It's really nice and warm today. I think it's like 50 degrees. It's really odd for January. Just a few weeks ago we had like negative 15 degrees. Well, today I went and bought myself a present, but then after I got home I checked online and found out that what I bought was going to go on sale tomorrow. It was going to be 10% off. So if I just waited one more day, I would have been able to buy it for 10% less. So I'm a little upset about that. Wish I had known. Today is still January 15th. Good boy. You like going in the water? Yeah? I haven't brought him over here where he's been able to go into the water probably in like a month or so. That's the exact same spot Brenda used to always want to walk into. She didn't walk in so much over here. She walked sometimes down over into here, but it was mostly right into there. Today is January 17th, 2014. Tango's doing really good. It's a nice day out. It's about 40 something degrees. Probably right around 40, 42 maybe. Nice and sunny. It's a perfect day to go out walking. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's not real windy. It's really nice out. So I'm going to be going for a long walk today. I don't have Mr. Carlson with me. But it's in the middle of winter still. So while the days are nice, I want to use them because I like this weather. It's perfect for walking. You don't have a bunch of mosquitoes bothering you like you do in the summer. It's not really hot and muggy like in the summer. It's nice. Spring and fall is perfect for walking, but I still do like all the plants and stuff in the summer. But Tango just ran into a yellow lab. That was a guy was walking back here with a yellow lab. He did okay at first approaching the dog, which I was surprised. And he like went up and like greeted the dog. I had him on the leash. But then after like a couple seconds, he like lunged at the dog like he was trying to bite the dog, and he scared the hell out of the dog. He had the muzzle on him though, or I had the muzzle on him. But after that, he did kind of okay, but he did a lot better than I thought he would do around other dogs from other experiences I've had with him recently. But so hopefully that'll continue. Hopefully he'll get better and be more relaxed. Guess he's keeping watch. I'm laying down here next to the big hemlock. And he's keeping watch. It's a really beautiful day today. You can hear some birds chirping. It's the middle of the winter. You keeping watch, Tango? Hmm? You keeping watch? Yeah? You keeping watch? Yeah? You good boy? You good boy? Yeah? Good boy? Yeah. We're over at the big rock spot. Water's a little high. There's probably some nice trout in there. Good boy. That water sounds nice. Good boy. Yeah. Tango's a good boy. We're walking on the Indian Cemetery Trail. At least that's what Greg used to call it. It's one of my favorite trails. Almost near the end. Somewhere around here was where, in that video where Brandy was digging around the stump like crazy and sticking her head really far down in the ground. It might even have been that stump right there. I think that was like 2 years ago when that was taken. Might have been that stump, but I don't know. It's right around here somewhere. Here's some rattlesnake plantain. It's actually a kind of an orchid. It's all growing around here. There's a lot of it. Well, the shelter's still standing. It's been 2 years now. That twine that I started to use, this stuff here, it's all deteriorating and it's just breaking. But this other stuff here, it's nylon cord, that stuff will last a long time. Most of the main stuff I use that nylon cord, so this is all hickory. I mean, not hickory, it's all witch hazel. So that should last a long time. I think this might stay up for maybe like another 10 years. I remember coming back here. It was in like January 2 years ago. So we're around 2 years ago. I was making this with Brandy. Brandy was around just like Tango is now. Seems like there's some widowmakers that fell down. Either that or somebody stood them up or something. So I don't remember using those ones there, like this one here. I don't remember putting that here and this other one here. I didn't put that one there. Either they fell or somebody else put them here. Battery's getting low. It's a really nice day for the middle of January. Hey, smile.
Yeah.
Here, let me see your face.
You can't see my face.
Let me see.
Can't see anything in my face.
Yeah, I can see a little bit. Today is January 22nd, 2014. Tango's doing good. It's really cold and my battery's low, so it's probably going to cut out soon. I gotta remember to charge it up when I get back home. There's Mr. Carlson. What do you have to say?
Not much. Where'd you buy that?
On eBay. Today is January 26th, 2014. Tango's doing really good. Just getting her on our way back from a walk. You notice the sun set. Sunlight shining over here a lot. Looks pretty nice. Today is January 28th, 2014. Tango's doing really good. This is Mr. Carlson's house. Picking him up for our daily walk. Here's his diesel bug that he bought after he wrecked his old diesel Jetta. Like the one that I have, I'm going to be taking parts off of this. I've already taken some.
Tango! Hello, Tango! What are you doing with all these pictures you're taking?
It's like a journal for the dog. He has his own YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
I put all the dog videos on there. I take one every once in a while. I did that with Brandy too.
They had a woman arrested from Georgia.
Today's January 29th, 2014. Tango's doing good. Mr. Carlson's not with me today because it's Wednesday. He goes grocery shopping. He somehow can't get up early enough in order to get that done to get back home for 4 o'clock to go for the walk. So it's just me and Tango today. It was a big, or not a big, but there was a widespread snowstorm down south, like in Georgia and South Carolina and Louisiana and Mississippi and over in Texas. And they're not really prepared for it. They don't have like plow trucks down there and stuff like that. And I guess there was people around in like Atlanta where it took them like 18 hours to commute back home because there was so much traffic, because the roads weren't plowed. People aren't used to driving and that kind of stuff. So they were stuck in, a lot of people were abandoning their cars and sleeping in supermarkets overnight. It's pretty crazy. All because the road crews weren't prepared enough and people don't know how to drive that well in those kind of conditions. I mean, they get ice every once in a while and they have ice trucks. So you would figure that some people would have some good ice tires. Like there's winter tires that are better than ice, that people would have those, but I guess they feel that they don't need them down there. I bet if a lot of people had those like they do up here, there wouldn't have been as many problems, even though they didn't have plow trucks, because as long as you have good winter tires, you do okay. But I heard it is pretty crazy down there even still today. It's kind of strange how the term of this year is called the polar vortex. And like years ago they used to just call it winter. Yeah, it's gonna get cold, you're gonna get snow. But now it's like some big old scary polar vortex. And I think it has a lot to do with how they always want to keep society like always in fear, because in that way it's easier for society to be controlled if they're always kept in fear of everything basically. So now it's like the weather. Oh, you must be scared of the weather, the evil polar vortex. It's scary. The cold, the weather is scary. The government must protect you from the weather. I just found out yesterday that my cousin's house ended up catching fire and burnt down. It was down in Virginia, and it was the house that my uncles and my grandmother and stuff used to live in. I used to always, whenever I would go down there, have a lot of memories of the house. But he posted some pictures, my uncle did, of the house as it was burning, and afterwards how it was just rubble basically. It was kind of amazing, or very tragic, not like amazing in a good sense, but at least everybody got out alive. I guess one of their dogs passed away. But my cousin was living there with his wife, and he had one of his friends over. And something happened, one of the chimneys caught fire or something, and it just took down the whole house. And it damaged his truck, or totaled his truck, because he parked his SUV, a Blazer, too close to it, and it got all burnt up. I guess he didn't have insurance to cover it, didn't have any clothing. I feel really bad for them. I mean, I feel bad personally because I have a lot of memories when I used to go down there, but I'm sure they have thousands of times of more memories of that house and around that house than I do. So it's got to be thousands of times more tragic to them. But at least everyone's okay. I mean, except for the dog. It's terrible that the dog died, but and they lost all those, the house and all the possessions and everything. It's terrible. If my grandmother was alive, she would have been so upset to see that house burnt like that. Or even my Uncle Fred. I helped him move down there, and he was nice enough to build everybody a nicer, newer house that they live in, and he passed away. If he was alive too, I'm sure he would have been very upset also. But I think mostly it's the family members that used to live in there for like almost 40 years or something like that. It's got to be very, very upsetting. And I did a lot of work to that house over the years. I heard recently they put all new hardwood floors in there. So all that's gone. I mean, they can keep the memories, but the actual physical house and all the work they put into it's gone basically. There might be a couple things they might be able to salvage, but probably not much at all. It's too bad. I guess my cousin's lucky he had a friend over there sleeping over that night, because it was his friend that smelt the smoke and alerted people to get out of the house. And my cousin says if his friend wasn't there to do that, he probably would have never woke up. So that's really good that that happened, because if it had happened and his friend wasn't there, he could have been burnt up inside the house too with the dog. So, but
You gotta be a bear hunter.
today's January 30th, 2014.
You see where
Tango's doing good.
There